everyone, welcome back to my channel So Little Time, and my name is Karen. So welcome back to another episode of Sew What's New, my crafting and sewing update. And unfortunately I didn't get a video up last week. My husband decided again to take Thursday and Friday off from work, and he had me painting the shed. So yeah, I didn't have an update for you last week unfortunately, but I have been squirreling away in the background. But before I go into what I have been making, I quickly just want to say a really massive thank you to each and every one of you who commented on my last episode of this type of video, where I was talking about my personal circumstances with my brother, my dad, and that kind of thing. I just felt so humbled by all your lovely comments, so thank you so much. It really did mean the world to me to read each and every one of those. And for those of you who did reach out to me about your own personal circumstances and things that you'd been through, I really do appreciate you telling me that, and yeah, just sharing with me really. You know, it's quite a big thing to share such personal things, when especially when it involves tragedy. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We had a lovely meal out on the Friday for my brother's 40th birthday. So my mum and dad drove back from their holiday whilst they were away in Derbyshire, and they came back and had a meal with us. So it was just really nice to have an evening out just to celebrate his memory really, and talk about you know, just things in the past that made us laugh and happy memories basically. So that was really nice. And then on the weekend it was actually Harry's 8th birthday, so I spent actually most of the day on the Friday keeping myself occupied making his birthday cake. So he challenged me to make a chainsaw cake, and I really was thinking, oh, this is going to be such a struggle to do that. And I did have a look through Google images at chainsaw cakes, and a lot of them were really quite extravagant, and I thought there's just no way I'm going to be able to do something like that. So I had a little think, and I came up with another solution. So I'm going to insert some images of the cake that I made for him, so I'll put them here. And he was actually over the moon with that cake, and it actually ended up being quite an easy make. So I'm really pleased with how it turned out, and it was really nice and yummy. It was just a chocolate sponge cake with chocolate you know, spread on it and stuff like that. So that was really nice, and he really liked it. And actually the last slice went only yesterday, so it has lasted quite a while, and my husband did take a few slices to work as well. So for his actual birthday, he wanted to go out on a train journey basically. Now we're really lucky to have a station local to us that has steam locomotives and diesels and that kind of thing, but on the Saturday that we decided to go, it was actually just a diesel spectacular day, so there weren't any steam trains unfortunately, but he was happy nonetheless to go on all the diesels all day, so that's what we did. So we were just basically going up and down the track and then getting off, having a drink in the cafes on the stations, and he was having a little look round because there was like models on the platform and things like that. So he really enjoyed that, and we took a packed lunch with us as well, so that was really nice. And it was quite a warm day, so we all had ice creams at the end of the day. We were all very tired by the end of the day, because it actually is quite a tiring day doing that, especially as they'd had a late night from when we'd been out for our meal the night before as well. So he turned 8 actually on the Sunday, so we spent the day at home, and it turned out to be a really glorious hot and sunny day, and that was really nice. So we just he didn't have a party or anything like that because we didn't feel it was appropriate right now. So hopefully next year he'll get to have a party. But this year we just spent the day in the garden, and we got this like slippy slide thing, which was given to us by our neighbours. And when they go away on holiday, I usually feed their cat, so they always give me a bottle of wine or, you know, a cake or something to say thank you, and they always return with something for the boys. Well, this time they gave us this slip and slide thing, which you basically lay out on the floor in the garden, and you attach a hose pipe to it, and it fills up with water, and then you're able to sort of run at it and slide down it. So we were all having a go on that, and even I got involved in it, you know, and I don't usually get on it, but I just stayed in one of my dresses. It was great. So we had a real good time doing that. So I'll insert a video of what it looks like and how much fun it is. You know, you could do yourself some real damage going on it, so I just went down on my knees and that was enough. But yeah, it's a really good thing to have. Now with me and Simon going on it and the boys, and we had Amy from next door round as well, their friend, we did rip it unfortunately, but I think it should last next year, and then I think that'll be it, it'll be done. But yeah, that was a really nice just chilled out day in the garden, and we just had a lot of fun. So yeah, that was that. So over the past 2 weeks then, I have made actually 2 dresses But unfortunately at the time of filming right now, I can't show you them because one was a pattern test and the pattern is due to be released very, very soon. So I will be able to share that with you. And the second dress I made was for my Felicity Fabrics group blog project, so that has been made as well, and at the moment it's not going live. I think it's going live this weekend coming, so I should be able to share that with you then. But what I have done is recorded 2 separate videos for both of those dresses, so I will upload those back to back basically as soon as I can upload them when I know everything's live, and I can share it with you. But I'm really pleased with both dresses, and they fit really nicely. Yeah, really over the moon with them, so I will definitely be sharing that with you. So what I will share with you is actually my success with the dyeing of my Sew Over It Marguerite dress that I spoke to you about last time. So I'll put in an image just to remind you of what the dress did look like. And as you can see, it's very white and I just felt very bridal in it, and I wasn't really getting much wear out of it. So I went off and bought some dye, and I actually filmed the process of me dyeing the dress. And I have to say, I'm really pleased with the results. It was a success. So what I will do now is insert the video footage of me dyeing the dress. Right, I'm taking you off to Wilko's to go and get some of this Dye-On dye to dye the Sew Over It Marguerite dress. So fingers crossed I can find a colour that I like, and we'll see what selection they've got, and then I will give you an overview of that whilst we're there. And then hopefully this afternoon I shall have a go at dyeing the dress. Ah, scary! Home, and I've actually gone with the emerald green colour, so we'll see how that turns out. I didn't show you this one earlier, so that's what it's looking like on the back. Quite fancy green colour, because then it'll go with my denim jacket quite nicely. I can wear it summer, autumn, winter, all year round really. So it looks as though I've got to put whatever's inside here in the drum of the washing machine, and it says to put it in with damp fabric. So I think I'm going to have to dampen the dress first, and then I've got to put it on a full cotton cycle, either 30 or 40 degrees, and then run it again on another 30 or 40 degrees with detergent, and then your fabric is ready. And then just to clean the machine, you just have to run it empty on a 30 or 40 degree cycle, just with detergent, to get rid of any dye that might be left over. So this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. So I'm hoping it's going to work out okay. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I shall get the dress and get started. Okay, so I've taken the wrapper off. That's what you have to do. Then it's got the dye solution inside this pod, and we have to take this off the top. And then there's all the dye bits inside. So inside my drum, I've got the damp dress, because I've just dampened that in the sink in the kitchen. And then apparently you just pop this on top of the dress. So let's just do that like that. And then it advises you to put it on a cotton setting on a 40 or 30 degree cycle. So if I do that, my cottons are automatically set at 60, so I can change the temperature down to 40. Then that puts it at 2.5, well, near enough 3 hours actually, which is a really long time, isn't it? So it does say not to do economy or anything like that, but if I time save it just by 1, maybe I can just reduce it to 2.5 hours, because if I time save it again, it only does it for 55 minutes, and I don't think that will be long enough. So I think, yeah, maybe just time save it once, put it on the 40, because I don't know if putting it on the 30 will work very well, I don't know. It seems so funny using one of these big pods for just one dress, but I don't have anything else I want to dye. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do it at. So fingers crossed it works. Let's press start. Ooh. See how you go, dress. It's finished. So let's have a look at the finished dress. Quite exciting. Ooh, right. Oh, this is looking nice. Oh, look at that. What a lovely colour. Oh, okay. So I'm going to take it out, and it looks a lovely teal colour, doesn't it? Really nice. Really pleased with that colour. And it looks like the lining's taken quite well as well. It's just light. Even a bit of the zip's gone a bit greeny kind of coloured as well. So what I'll do is I'll take it out, get it hung on the line whilst I go pick up the boys. I can see some white stitch in there that's not quite taken, but maybe those bits might be able to be picked off. Yeah, I think they're just threads actually. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, so I'm going to hang it on the line, get it dried, and then we can take a proper look at it. So that's the finished dress. I'm really, really pleased with how that colour has taken actually. And those little white threads, they were just my gathering stitches, which I obviously hadn't pulled out properly. So I've just taken those out, so that's much better. Yeah, really, really happy with that, how that's turned out. What a lovely colour. Let's go around the back. Let's have a look. Yeah, really, really nice. Lovely. Okay, so next then I shall show you me wearing it. So as you can see, it was a complete success. Now I've not got it on right now because I'm just due to go out with my friend for a walk, so I'm in my running gear. I'm not wearing anything me made, but when I get back, what I'm going to do is put the dress on for you so you can see it properly. And I'm really pleased with the colour. The way that I don't really have any visible stitches on the outside of the dress, so you know it's all good. The only thing I do have is just a little bit of the zip showing at the waistband, so I just need to go back in on there and sew the zip a little bit closer to the teeth so that you can't see the white, but everything else is completely invisible. So I'm really, really pleased with it, and I absolutely love the colour that it's turned out to be, because it's just so much more versatile for me to wear throughout the year, and I can wear it with my denim jacket as planned, and I can pair it up with tights if I want to for the autumn and wear it with boots, you know, and then in the summer just wear it as is with some sandals. So I'm really, really pleased with it, and I wouldn't hesitate to use that dye-on dye again. Right, so I'm back from my walk and I've got the dress on, so let me know what you think to it. I absolutely love the colour. I think it really suits my skin tone, and it has just given the dress a completely different look, and it's just so much more versatile, like I say, for wearing throughout the rest of the year really. So I will happily pair it up with my denim jacket, and I'll also pair it up with trainers, boots, tights, you know, and in the summer then I'll just wear it with sandals and that kind of thing. So I'll pan you down so you can see the dress in full detail. So the Sew Over It Marguerite dress is a really flattering dress. It cinches you in at the waist, and it's got these lovely gathered details here around the bust area and also around this waist area here, but they don't have you gather around the hip area, so it doesn't add any more unnecessary bulk, especially if you're curvy like me. Yeah, and so the only issue I have at the minute, as you can see, is this little bit of white here where the zip is showing, but that's the only bit. I just need to go in and sew that a little bit more closer so that it's not visible, but the rest of the zip is completely invisible apart from the pull at the top. So yeah, really, really pleased with how this has turned out. It's such a lovely colour. You know, I think it's just suitable for all year round. It's not specific to one season really, so that's really nice. So I hope you like it too. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I just absolutely love this dress, and it's going to get so much more wear, I can tell you. When I first made this dress, it took me quite a long time to sew it together. There was quite a lot of steps in the process of making this up, and it was just a shame that it wasn't being worn considering how long it had taken me to sew it. So I'm really glad that now it will get the wear that it deserves. Yeah, so like I say, really, really pleased with how the dress turned out, so I hope you like it too. Let me know what you think. So moving forwards then, I really do need to crack on with my Nina Lee Camden Pinafore. So I haven't actually picked it up since I last spoke to you, and I know I was supposed to be making that a priority, but the pattern test and the deadline for the Felicity Fabrics blog needed to be done as well, so I had to basically make those dresses from scratch, so they kind of jumped up the queue. So next up is going to definitely be the Camden Pinafore, so I need to get that finished. Otherwise Minerva are just going to sack me off their list for being a brand ambassador. And also I'm going to be doing the Poppy Treffry Autumn Embroidery Club. So at the moment there is still some spaces available to get on the embroidery club, where you just get the templates. You can't get the fabric packs anymore. That was done and dusted in July, but there's about 4 days left. So I think that will take you through to Saturday, this Saturday the 18th. So yes, if you wanted to join in on that, then definitely get you know, purchasing that, and I'll put the link down below for you. So this Saturday is my 11th wedding anniversary, so my husband and I are going to be going out for some drinks to celebrate. Last year was our 10th, obviously, but we didn't get to go out and celebrate really. We just had a takeaway at home because it was all locked down at that point. So yeah, we're looking forward to going out and having a few drinks. So the boys are actually going to be going over to my mum and dad's to have a night over and stay over there, which they absolutely love doing. You know, they get spoilt rotten, so it would just be nice for us not to have to rush back to release the babysitters as we usually do or anything like that. So yeah, really looking forward to that. So just a short and sweet video for you today. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Thank you ever so much for watching today. Please don't forget to hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already. And I shall see you again very soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.